Hello, hello, my friends. It is Coach Quiggy here, talking about confidence, how to build deep self-love, and live an authentic, fulfilling life. I just had an amazing session with one of my longtime clients. It's been a minute since we finished our 6-month coaching program, and we checked in, and things are hard right now for her. And we had such a beautiful conversation, and I'm super inspired and want to share something that came up through our dialogue together. Something that she struggles with, even though she has grown emotionally and spiritually in the most exponentially beautiful way, is perfectionism. Expectation about how fast her trajectory should go and where she should be and how she should be. And, something that we've continued to work on was just naming the progress, naming where she's made progress already and helping her see how amazing she already fucking is. Because things are messy on our paths. No matter how fast we grow, no matter how mature we may be in one moment, in the next, we can be messy. We can be overwhelmed. We can be emotional. We may not be at our best, and that's okay. And what we concluded at the end was to bring in more playfulness. We're talking about how playfulness is a way to respond to moments that are heavy and to help us step back and give ourselves a little bit of love, a little bit of silliness, a little bit of laughter. And it is brought to mind, which is going to be a staple now, this idea of playfulness over perfectionism, because we get so hung up on being perfect, on, again, in the context of our mental emotional growth, like being super grounded and perfect today. And it just doesn't work that way. Like, we're on a journey. We often get fixated on the destination. You look up at the top of a mountain and you're like, how the fuck am I going to get there? And then we're just thinking about getting there. We're not even taking any steps, rather than taking a step at a time and appreciating the journey, the path, trees around you, the sun shining, the birds and the butterflies. We got to appreciate the process. Playfulness. What's playfulness? Playfulness, when we're a little kid, we just screw around. We fall down, we cry, we fail, we explore, we get curious, we make mistakes, and it's all good. It's all part of the process. It's not about perfectionism. No child, before they have been conditioned by society to think that they need to be a certain way or act a certain way or be productive, no child and no inner child of ours is going to avoid the things because they're afraid. Avoid playing, avoid adventuring, avoid exploring because they're afraid of failure. They just play, and it's all a part of the process, and it's so much fun. We get to be silly. We get to cry, sometimes one moment after the next. But what do? We come back to being silly. We come back to laughter. Kids, little kids, though they may fall and scrape their knee and cry their eyes out and scream, in the next moment, they let it go. All is forgiven. Life moves on. They find themselves back in the present moment with that curiosity, with that joy, with that playfulness. And that is how we get to heal perfectionism. Because we're going to make mistakes. We're going to fail. We're going to flop. It's not always going to work out. It's going to be messy. And in those moments, that's where we become most hard on ourselves, where we expect of ourselves perfection, and where we can beat ourselves up and get stuck. And the invitation is to step back and make it playful. Be willing to fail. Learn from it. Laugh, cry, come back to laughter. Playfulness is an antidote for perfectionism because it implies the growth mindset that we need in order to grow through the discomfort, grow through the fear of failure, and get to the other side where we may feel more grounded. Because if we want to get to the destination, we may fall. We may fall on the hike. And at the end of the day, we should really appreciate the journey and the process, and that can be done through playfulness. So if you're out there and you feel like you are stuck in perfectionism, stuck in feeling like, oh, if I don't get it right, everything's going to go wrong. That's okay. Be playful with it. Have fun with it. Make yourself laugh. Surround yourself with people or things that make you laugh, that keep you light, that elevate your energy so that you can show up to the uncomfortable things with the ability to fall, cry if you need to, and then get right the fuck back up and laugh a moment later. I love you. Have a beautiful day. You don't have to be perfect. You can't be perfect. It's impossible to be perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm probably going to go cry right after this. I'm probably going to fall and hurt myself and cry because I'm playing. And you know what? I'd rather play than stay inside and do nothing, because this life is playful. It's an opportunity for playfulness. So go play. Have fun. I love you. Peace.